How's it going, everyone? In this video, I want to go over a free game that you can get right now, and this totally missed my radar. Coming from that game company, it's been out on, I believe, Nintendo Switch and maybe mobile platforms, but it's coming from, again, that game company, the creators of Journey, Sky Children of the Light. It is available right now on the PlayStation Store for free. There are some in-game purchases available, but you can play the game for free, so want to talk about that. Speaking of free, it looks like a major early 2023 game will be getting a free demo coming up here shortly. Got a bit of an update on the Game Awards, looking to be a packed show for new announcements and reveals, so we'll talk about that at the end of this video. But they even put out a PlayStation blog post covering Sky Children of the Light coming to the PlayStation Store, and it's coming from the creators of Journey, as I mentioned. Coming from the associate community manager over at that game company. PlayStation players, we've missed you, but now the skies are calling and your story is about to begin. We're thrilled to welcome you to Sky Children of the Light on December the 6th. Obviously, it's already passed when the game officially launches on PlayStation. Over 15 years ago, that game company forged a formative partnership with PlayStation. Our games Flow, Flower, and Journey each experiment with how interactive gaming can communicate at an emotional level. Remember, that game company creates a lot of games that aren't like super action heavy or even have super in-depth gameplay. They're more of these interactive artistic experiences. Don't say that as a slight at all. Journey is one of the most engrossing games that I think I ever played on the PlayStation 3 or in that era. I remember being completely enamored with that game, but Flower was really good as well. Flower was a sleeper banger that I feel like didn't get as much love as Journey, and Flower, I remember, had like a tiny bit of buzz on like the underground on the PlayStation community back then. It was at a time where, you know, social media wasn't as big as it is now, and I feel like Flower was one of those games that was kind of like a victim of the moment and when it came out, but nonetheless, I think everybody should go back and play it. The game notes a touching social experience. Find your place in Sky through adventure, exploration, and the people you meet. Follow where birds beckon and bells ring, and seek peaceful scenery and intriguing surprises off the beaten path. Ascend through the clouds, play your own music, help out another traveler, or take the hand of a fellow child of light who wants to show you their favorite shortcut. A path rises to meet everyone who enters the world of Sky. Embark on a musical voyage. In the season of Aurora concert, music is woven through Sky, guiding and accompanying players through light and dark. It's always been a vital part of the game, but now after 18 months of development and fine-tuning our proprietary game engine, we're ready to deliver a new way for music to take our players into something more intense and powerful than what's been done before in games. So there you go with that. Again, the game is available right now, and you celebrate the PlayStation launch with exclusive Journey cosmetics, so you can check that out as well. There is a Journey pack available for the game. It's in-game content. It's $24.99, but you don't have to get it. A traveler from across the desert sands comes to Sky to celebrate that game company. Returning to PlayStation includes Traveler's Cape, Hood, and a mask that grants a unique Journey-inspired voice when worn, only available on PlayStation. $25 seems kind of pricey, but again, base game, you can check that out for free. Game notes: journey through 7 dreamlike realms and uncover the mystery of the stars. Positive and relaxing MMORPG of timeless wonder. Explore the world to save spirits in each constellation and set them free. Epic story adventure of bringing lost stars home, and meet new characters and unlock unique stories with each new adventure, season, and event. So that is available right now. Okay, moving on from that. Seems like somebody at PlayStation Japan let the cat out of the bag. Forspoken demo announcement trailer. Yeah, this demo announcement trailer is not out yet, but it looks like Forspoken will be getting a demo, which actually isn't all too surprising because major Square Enix titles recently have been getting demos. I think like every Square Enix release outside of the remasters have gotten demos. Like Minstrel Saga didn't get a demo, Crisis Core obviously didn't get a demo, but what's it called? Diofield Chronicle got a demo, Valkyrie Elysium got a demo, and now Forspoken gets a demo as well. Fantastic! Think what you want about Square Enix. I think Square Enix fumbled the bag like crazy when it comes to some of their Western IPs, but this thing of them offering demos on a lot of their games, this is something I want to see more out of game developers and publishers, especially with games like Diofield Chronicle, Valkyrie Elysium, and Forspoken. What do all three of these games have in common? To varying extents, but I feel like these games are ones that there are a ton of people, or were a ton of people with the two aforementioned games, that they're on the fence on whether or not they're gonna pick it up. So why not offer a demo? I know that you can make the argument, hey, a demo can push people away from buying the game, but I think that only happens where people are pushed away from buying the game if they're on the fence. And if they're on the fence, I would rather put out a demo trying to get them over the fence and buying the game rather than worrying that the game is gonna push them away. That's lack of confidence in your game. And in the case of DioField Chronicle and Valkyrie Elysium, I saw a lot of people playing those demos, and sure, I saw people here and there being like, wasn't hot on the demo, not gonna check out the game. But guess what? A lot of people liked those demos, and a lot of people ended up ultimately checking those games out. I especially saw that with Valkyrie Elysium, where a lot of people dug the combat system in that game, and then they were ultimately like, okay, this is a game to check out. DioField Chronicle, I saw that as well, but I feel like I saw a little bit more of a mixed reception towards that demo. Nonetheless, hopefully both of those games did well commercially, and it looks like this is a strategy that Square Enix is gonna keep going for the foreseeable future, at least with these new IPs and newer titles. All the power to them for doing demos, and Forspoken is a game I absolutely see the idea of people being on the fence with this game. You know, it's a $70 game, it's a big budget title, Luminous Productions, you know, FF15 definitely wasn't everyone's favorite title in the world, but man, what better way to win people over with Forspoken than offering a demo, letting people play the game. I saw DioField and Valkyrie Elysium as kind of double-A, lower-key releases, so I was like, okay, they're doing demos for that. Forspoken is a big budget AAA title, so them doing a demo for this, I think, speaks volumes. I mean, they did a demo for FF7 Remake as well, so it's not like this is completely unheard of from Square Enix, but man, where a lot of developers and publishers are not doing demos for major titles, Square Enix is consistently doing them, and I'm happy about that. Now, credit where credit is due. There's been other publishers that have been offering demos as well. Look at a Bandai Namco. They offered demos for games like, off the top of my head, DBZ Kakarot, Scarlet Nexus, Tales of Arise, etc., etc. And you do see developers here and there doing it, and publishers here and there doing it, but I would like to see it being more common practice. Obviously, I don't see Sony going down that route as well, because they got a little thing called PlayStation Plus Premium to sell you now, but for other developers and publishers, man, I just think it's a great idea, and I think Forspoken is a game that's absolutely going to benefit from this if it ultimately comes to fruition, and it looks like it will. Hopefully, we'll see an announcement of that maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. We'll see how that turns out. Lastly, I do want to note, speaking of tonight, Game Awards is happening tonight, and expect a lot of announcements. Jeff Keighley noted a few insights to think about as we get ready for the Game Awards. Tonight is probably the shortest show we've done. It'll still run 2.5 hours, but we've streamlined the runtime with more focused content, fewer bigger sponsors, and some big theatrical moments. I might be crazy. 2.5 hours seems like a long time for these events. I do not remember them being that long. Maybe they were 3+ hours in the past. A lot of the times with the Game Awards, I kind of just check in and out. Like, I'm following Twitter a lot, so like I'm hearing the announcements through social media. Like, a lot of it is stuff I'm sorry, I just don't want to sit down and just watch an entire event for that long straight through, and I'm kind of coming in and out and seeing what's going on. Keighley also noted a shorter runtime means less potential to pick up viewers. We aren't expecting massive live stream growth, but I feel this is the right move for the industry and franchise leading into our 10th show next year. The reveals are spaced out across the show, so we hope the pacing will feel good. There are lots of fun moments. We've also held back surprise presenters, performers, and lots of games that aren't pre-announced. You'll have an opinion on the split between awards and reveals, the ads, the winners. We fully expect and embrace that. I hope you walk away feeling good and being proud to be a part of this community. The work done this year and the future of the medium is so incredibly exciting. There are games revealing tonight I've been waiting to show you for years. We don't make the games, so we are only as good as what's shipping and what's ready to showcase. I do feel really good about this year's lineup. So a lot of rumblings as far as what to see. I see a lot of people talking about a major remake of a horror title. I know, I believe Dusk Golem was the one that put that out, that, you know, there is a horror title that people are going to get excited about. Not necessarily being revealed at the Game Awards, but should be, you know, coming out sometime in 2023. But an announcement of that. Death Stranding 2 I see being talked about a lot. Capcom's going to be at the event, so hopefully we hear something big from Capcom as well. I would love to see something from them. But, we'll see how it turns out. Keep your expectations in line. Definitely don't push the cart before the horse. I see whenever we have one of these events, especially with like that Elden Ring Summer Game Fest. You guys remember that? Man, the grandiose disappointment that event was to a lot of people because there was like nothing outside of Elden Ring. Yeah, that was pretty wild. So, as always, keep your expectations in line. I think you're gonna see some pretty cool announcements and reveals, but better to go in with tempered expectations and be pleasantly surprised than going in with overly high expectations and then being sorely disappointed because, you know, there's a lot of events throughout the year. You can only have so much at one event at the end of the year. But the Game Awards always attracts a large number of people watching, so if you want to get the word out about a game, this would be the time to do so. Final Fantasy 16, imagine that game's going to get its release date announced tonight as well. June 21st, I think, is the date going around. But nonetheless, that is going to do it for me. Again, check out Sky Children of the Light for free over on the PlayStation Store right now. Looks like Forspoken will be getting a free demo with that leak happening on the Japan PlayStation. And then Game Awards tonight, 2.5 hours. They're giving away Steam Decks. If you do want a Steam Deck, you can try to win that if you log into your Steam account and watch it on Steam. They're also giving away stuff through Twitch. But that'll do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.